Alright, once again, want to give our praises to Yahweh Basham Yahushai, Basham Harakwa Kodash, double honor to the elders, the apostles of greatness, so not surely do well. Salutation to the Akian that push this without the sincerity and truth. Right, this is Brother Lamada again from GMS West Trinidad, right? Coming to do another video on this on this filth, on this abomination, right? On the name of Snoop Dogg, everybody knows Snoop Dogg's in Christian now. So right, his new gospel album is Snoop Dogg Love of the Bible or Bible Love. Alright, and he did a song with this same fella here. So I'll play this guy first, right? Be Slade, right? Because I wanted to see if he was a gospel artist also. And Snoop Dogg's gospel song Words of You. But hey, right? And that is just hypocrisy, right? And a lot of people will actually, because on the gospel album, he did a lot of collaborations with a lot of big known gospel artists, all right? So I just place, this abomination, the Lord cannot be mocked, all right? And the Most High going and deal with Snoop Dogg, be slayed, and everybody who deals with Christianity, all right? That's the Yahweh Shem and Shai, the power of Israel, all right? Going ahead and play the video, all right? Right? And this is the video
just prophecies. That's my pact. Benediction, you can't find me. Oh, ain't no smile, ain't no show. No bitches play no rest for my soul till I complete. Oh, yeah, from the Lord, if I speak. Oh, man, you church.
Guess what? I'll pause it for now. Guess what? A lot of people around the world will get the wrong idea of the scriptures. Right? No, this is just wrong because guess what? No, even though right, the Most High does not deal with these churches. Right? What the churches have in their hand is the words of God. So that is what they're supposed to be teaching from, which they don't. So a lot of people now getting the wrong a misconception of what the Bible teaches, causing what the flock of the Most High to go astray, believing in different things like the Barangita, the Egyptian Book of the Dead, and all different kind of philosophies, scattering the flock, and Snoop Dogg went and help scatter the flock, right? Actually, what they're doing here is actually trying to target your mind now to bring in homosexuals and people dressing how they want. Come as you are, all right? Because guess what? The holy words of God in the church, but they don't teach it, right? A lot of people don't say in the Bible have contradictions and deals with hypocrisy. But guess what? The scriptures has become locked onto them. But only the men of the elders, the apostles of greatness who started with them have unlocked the Bible and taught it to the younger men coming out all the way down. Right? People like Snoop Dogg and them, the scripture said the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. And 2/3 of you Israelites going and follow after Snoop Dogg and fall into that ditch. Alright? Going ahead. Scriptures did talk about repenting and coming back, right? If you backslide it say cause all men to basically all over to repent. But how this is repenting, right? If your light is darkness, then how great is that darkness, right? Because if you was once in darkness and you say you turn to light and your light is darkness, then guess what? That is utter darkness, right? You have become twice dead, and Snoop Dogg is twice dead, right? Making a mockery of Yahweh Shem Shai. Are you making a mockery of Yahweh Shem Shai, even though you don't have his name, neither his son's name? By his words, it's Psalms 138, verse 2. So the Most High exalt his word, alright, above his name. By exalting the word above your name, actually, you're also exalting the name because people will know you for your words. All right, people know you for your words. The scripture say he don't con his promises slack like other men. When you go into the Hebrew, is the word for promise is the bar, right? So the Most High don't count his words slack. When he say he going to do something, right? He going and do it. So you people taking the name of the Lord in vain. By what? By his words, by having the holy scriptures and promoting wickedness. This is wickedness. Alright? This is nothing but pure evil. Few scriptures right quick, right? Because you can't tell me you coming to serve the Lord and that first of all that is your attire. The scriptures say, rent your heart and not your garment, not render your heart and not your garment. So that come as you are doctrine, right? Is nothing but wickedness. Is nothing but wickedness. Alright? So like you're always moving on the camera, kind of in movie, right? 19, you see, so like yeah, 1929, right? It says, a man may be known by his look, and one that hath understanding by his countenance when thou meetest him. Hey, and explain he's a homosexual. Believe you me, he's a homosexual. A man's attire and excess laughter and gait show what he is. Right? So guess what? Snoop Dogg and Blade showing exactly what they are. They're not real men. Alright? They're not real men for Yahweh Shem Shai. Alright? Hold on. They're not real men. They're on games. Thinking what? That the Most High could be mocked. Isaiah 3 verse 9. Right? It says, the show of their countenance doth witness against them. Right? And they declare their sin as Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, because guess what? They cannot hide. Right? Their behavior, their actions, it cannot be hidden. Right? Their sin is the sin of Sodom and Gomorrah. Right? Which Sodom and Gomorrah was punished for not only homosexuality, but for these kind of follies that Snoop Dogg and them performing right about now. Woe unto their soul, meaning what? Destruction unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. All right. So you saying what? You turn your life to the Most High. All right, which is a lie, because with the scripture also goes on to say in Isaiah um Isaiah 8 verse 20, right? It says right, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. So is Snoop Dogg speaking to the word and testimony? Is he coming out there and telling you Negroes, Latinos, and natives are the children of Israel, right? That you came here into slavery because they sin against the Most High? Or isn't he helping you pine away in your iniquity more in the land of your enemies? Right? First of all, look at this here. Here on Ras, the scriptures talk about locks, right? It's to talk about three strands are here interlock into one another. Plats, all right. Locks is dead here. They get that from the children of Ham, which are the Africans. We are not Africans, but we are the children of the Most High God. I don't know why it is you people don't like to get into a thick skull that you are the children of God, right? You are not classified as the children of men. The scriptures in Psalms 82 verse 6 says that I have said all your gods, but ye shall die like men. Because what? Because of your deeds. Right? The scriptures say man was supposed to be immortal, but through the envy of the devil, death entered into the world. Right? Because it's the so-called white man who pushing Snoop Dogg and them to do this shit to carry you people more away into your iniquity. And you people not seeing this. You people won't wake up and acknowledge that your leaders causing it to err, right? Your leaders causing it to err and destroying the way of your paths. All right. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. All right. It says, "Be not deceived; the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." You understand? So the Most High cannot be mocked. So what Snoop Dogg and them doing right about now, right? They're sowing to themselves what? Sin, right? They're sowing to themselves death, and that is what they're going and reap, right? Because the more you sow sin into your life, you're going to reap that, because the wages of sin is death. All right? The wages of sin is death. And Satan so wicked right about now, he going and look to from my tablet battery to die, and even that charge it this morning. Alright? Because why? Satan don't want this world out. Alright? Dealing with the prince of the power of the air. Right? But by the grace of the Most High, hey, the video will go on. Alright? By the grace of the power of the Most High, the video will go on. Right? This is the book of Job. Where at though? Job chapter 15 verse 34. Alright? And it reads, wow, I have to put you some up in the corner smaller than you or something else. Alright? Just making the camera a little smaller. Right? It says, "For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacle of bribery." And that ain't only goes towards who? That ain't only goes towards Snoop Dogg. Alright? That goes towards 2/3 of you Israelites too. Alright? Because why? All you have a whole congregation which is a gathering of people. So let me look up that word hypocrite. Right? Let me look up that word hypocrite. Right? In the Strong's Concordance. Right? They have here in the Assyrian script Kaneth. Right? Kaneth. But the pronunciation would be Kanaf. Right? Which the definitions from Hebrew Strong's 2610, soil that is with sin, impious, a hypocrite, right? Or hypocritical, right? So when I look up this word impious, right? Because these people they on shiznit, impious, right? Hope I get the pronunciation properly. I ain't gonna bite my tongue. It says not pious, wanton, pity, irreligious, all right? Irreverent, ungodly, profane, wanting in reverence for the supreme being, as in pious deed, in pious language, and that what he doing there. That guy is blade. I mean, all right, you say you change your life to the Most High, right? That is what he's saying. Although we know that the God that Snoop Dogg serving ain't the real God, right? The world ignorant, worship as Jesus and Jehovah. His true name is Yahushai and Yahweh, right? The Son and the Father. All right. Look how he dressed. I mean, look at the video he did before. He was wearing a skirt, a damn hat, and a big hoop earring. Men don't wear that nothing that big in the ears yet. All right. The second definition, right? Unrighteousness by virtue of lack of respect for God. And they will lack respect and they lack respect for God. Alright? Lacking pity or reverence for a God. Right? Hey, even their God they disrespect him, but hey, guess what? Their God calls them to do anything they want. Right? Impious, undutiful, lacking due respect or dutifulness. Impious towards parents. And guess what, Snoop Dogg and be slayed. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is all your father and all your disrespect in the Most High. Undutiful son. Because guess what, if all you performing all your duties, if all you say, all you come to God, all you turn all your life to God and all you repent, right? Or they would have to be baptized and going out there and try to spread this word that the Negroes, the Latinos, and the natives are the children of Israel and the Most High coming back, right? That the so-called white man, all your Lord, is the devil, right? Lacking pity and reverence for God. The young members challenge their leader impiously. All right, so everything is that only challenging the Most High because guess what? You're still a part of the Illuminati. All right, you ain't change your life, Snoop Dogg. Right, Reverend Snoop Dogg. What is there to be reverence about you? Reverence goes back to the to fear. The Hebrew word yara, I believe. Right? Right? You people you people feel that the Most High is mock. Most High is not mock. Yahweh Shem Yahushai will come to destroy you and your homeland, America. Alright? Don't get tired. Don't get tired at all. Alright, this is Proverbs 11 verse 9, as it reads, right? It says, an hypocrite with his mouth destroyed his neighbor, but through knowledge shall the just be delivered, right? So Snoop Dogg with his mouth, with his songs, because guess what? You sing using what your mouth, right? You're going to destroy your neighbors. You're going to destroy two-thirds of Israel and cause them to go down into hell. You're going to cause your people to err. Because right about now, you're a leader, right? So you're going to cause your neighbors to be destroyed. Both of you going and fall into a ditch. And all the big gospel artists that sung with you, that sing your songs and help you with your songs and them, hey, them going and fall into that ditch too. They're going and die too at grievous deaths. And what they're going and say, where all they're going and look for the gods who all they tune to all yourself. Right? The Most High going and destroy you, Snoop Dogg, you walk. Alright? Best you that stick in rapping. Best you that do that. Alright? Because now you have become twice as blind. Alright? Twice as blind. Right? Most are not dealing with you. And he not dealing with your pastors or the pastors above you. Alright? Neither your whole congregation. And he surely ain't dealing with be slave. Alright? He surely ain't dealing with be slave. Alright? This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, right? Chapter 1, right? So I'll be jumping around, right? Verse 14, right? It says, to fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, right? So yeah, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, right? And if you was wise, you would not be in that church. Scripture said, trust in nothing in line with saying the temple of the Lord, the temple of these. Alright, if you was wise, you would have known that your body is the temple of the Lord, going back to 1 Corinthians 3 and 16. Right, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. Alright, so that only goes forward to elect. Romans 11 verse 7, what then has Israel obtained, that which he seeketh for, but the rest were blinded. Alright, the rest were blinded, only elect will obtain this true knowledge. Only the elect going and truly repent and turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. But your ass going into to ICBM nuclear missiles. You going and encourage people to take that RFID chip, right? And probably saying it's something sanctified and holy from the Most High. You, Snoop Dogg, going and encourage people to take that RFID chip. That's if you don't have it, right? Verse 20, it says the root of wisdom is to fear the Lord. And what root does do? A root does feed the tree. You understand? So you're being fed off the fear of the Most High, right? And the branches thereof are long life, right? So the fruit, right? The fruit will be long life, eternal life. But you Snoop Dogg, you're not going to receive that. Hey, as King David said, let your table become a snare and a trap, right? The fear of the Lord driveth away sins, right? And where it is present, it turneth away wrath. So guess what? The wrath of Yahweh Shai is still upon you. How the hell you go do a video or make a video with a homosexual like that? Look what the man having here. Blasted weed like he's so 18 or glue 18 or whatever the case is. Alright? That is not wisdom. Alright, that could never be wisdom. Jump into 26 and 27. Right? It says, if thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments. Right? So guess what? Inside the church you're seeing what? You're seeing sexual Bourget and all kind of different madness, right? You would have known that the scriptures say don't bow down towards any idols, right? Because you was before idols, it was before that altar, alright? You would not have that ras in your hair, you would not be shaving your beard, you would not keep company with these harlots, these women and them would have the hair covered, alright, inside the church, right? Right? It says, if thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and thy so you would be wise, and the Lord shall give her unto thee. That is if you humble your heart, humble yourself towards the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai. For the fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction and faith and meekness. Right? When you look up the word meek, it goes back to being humble. Right? It goes back to being poor. It goes back to being low, right? Afflicted. You're not low, you're not afflicted. Your whole music album on the top of the charts, you're gonna make real money. You all about the dollar bling bling, right? His delight, right? Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 15 to 18. It says, they that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. Are you not keeping the ways of the Most High? Which part the Most High say come out there and sing song but words are few, right? And one more day and all kind of madness. Alright? You gotta keep the Lord ways. You gotta go out on the highways and byways. And I sure you know the elders apostles of Great Millstone. I sure about that. There's no way of escaping the judgment. There's no way of escaping the messengers of the Most High. Right? You bunks up the other apostles or men of GMS more than once. I sure seeing them on the streets. Right? You would keep his ways by going out in the highways and the hedges trying to wake up your people. If black life matters to you, alright, that is what you would be doing. Even though there's a confusion of faces. Verse 16, they that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the